long time since I've had some sex in quarantine, so I'm gonna show you this dildo. Like, girl, what is you doing?
I stay fresh, never bump me. Niggas love to hate China. We by both wine. I don't play, but I crack spines. I've been finessing since I'm minor.
What's up, everybody? It is welcome to China and welcome to my channel. You like how I did that? If you like story times, lifestyle, vlogs, good girls with bad intentions, bad girls with good intentions, you're in the right place. I am on my road to 400 subscribers, so show your girl some love and hit that subscribe button and help me get this video to 20 comments, and that's all your girl need. Anyway, let's get into it, y'all. So, Bachelor Nation, what's up, y'all? What's up? I feel like now that I've been watching The Bachelor for 5 years straight and The Bachelorette for like 4 years straight, that I am your concierge and I'm your official black aficionado when it comes to our new Black Bachelor, Matt James. But anyway, as I already said, y'all, Matt James is black. Let's get that out the way. He's our first Black Bachelorette. Per se, he is biracial, he is mixed, so he ain't fully black, but that does not matter. We have our first, you gotta drop, you black, okay? Matt James is here, y'all. Now, I'm gonna backtrack a little bit. We have had one other Black Bachelorette before, which is Rachel Lindsay. Now, I have my own bone to pick with Rachel Lindsay. I didn't think Rachel Lindsay was necessarily a great depiction of an everyday black woman, but I'll get to that in another Bachelor Nation episode. But anyway, with that being said, Matt James, he's here. But no one knew he was here before. So I'm going to get into the history of who Matt James is really quick. You can go ahead and fast forward, and then I'll get to predictions for next season. But anyway, Matt James is a 28-year-old man, and he is from New York, honey. And he came into the stratosphere basically on TikTok. That's when we started to see him with his best friend, Tyler Cameron. Now, keep that in mind. Tyler Cameron was a past Bachelor. I don't remember from what season, but that's his BFF. So you will see Tyler Cameron with his fine self dancing around with Matt James, who looks like Kobe Bryant, just saying, on TikTok. Then it came out 6 months ago that this is going to be our new Bachelor. So he was originally, Matt James, was supposed to be on Claire Crawley's season. And Tyler Cameron's mother was the big reason why he went on that season. She felt like he needed to find love. He's a good guy. Her son did it. So they were encouraging him to apply. So he applied. They checked out his video. They knew he was a friend of Tyler, obviously. And they said, oh, no, sir. We want you to be the Bachelor. So this has only happened one other time before, and that's what I want to say. People think this is the first time. This has happened before, not with a black man, but this was on Jay's season. So Jay did show up. Look up Jay from The Bachelor. This was also something that happened on his season as well. So I'm just putting that out there. So anyway, another thing about Matt James, as we started to get on to it, is that he is a real estate broker from New York. He's paid. He likes to go around and skateboard and shop and eat nice, eclectic food and find love. So that's basically what he's looking for, like any other Bachelor. But the cool thing about him is this. He said on the first episode, y'all, now we're getting into it. He said on the very first episode that he has never been in love.
And this is a big one.
You said you've never been in love. I haven't. My job is to change that.
The Bachelor premieres.
I was watching a couple interviews with Rachel Lindsay and the host, and they were basically saying that he didn't mean that he's never been in love. He's been infatuated. He's really liked someone. Like, he's had live-in girlfriends, but he's never been in love before. So to me, that's still, you haven't been in love, but they were trying to make it sound a little bit better. But then we get our sad sob story about how he came from a single-parent household, and his mother was white, and his father was black, and I'm not taking away anybody's, experience in life. I had a single mother too, so that's why I can make jokes about it. But anyway, y'all, we get it. But he's basically saying that's the reason why he didn't find love. So that's just a little reason why I'm trying to pick a bone. It's been a lot of kids, a lot of single parent households to this day and to the day that we die, and you'll still be able to find love. So I don't think that's necessarily the proper correlation. It's like, okay, boo-hoo. Like, this is every mixed person story, and this is every black person's story. We have these problems in our community. We get it. But anyway, that was something that was interesting to me about him as well. Now let's go ahead and get into how we first met him. I think that one, he is very attractive. We're gonna get that out the way. He's an attractive man. Now, does he act like your typical douchebag attractive man? No. I don't think that I would match his personality trait with how he looks, but I'm still sure that he gets down with the get down. See, that's what Rachel Lindsay was saying, who was the Black Bachelorette. She does like a lot of vlogs and different style, like talking podcasts about this. She was saying that basically, he's giving us a gimmick and he's giving us what we want. But, really, who is Matt James? We are not convinced yet about who you are. Are you genuine? Who are you? But I think that I started to really see how genuine he was as the season started to progress in the first episode. So first episode, let's talk about it. It was a couple of people who were, to me, front runners and that got their impression roses. So the very first person to ever come out the car was Bree. So Bree had on this beautiful green dress. I'll go ahead and drop a picture of Bree right here. So Bree had a very beautiful green dress on. She was definitely slaying. She is half Persian and half black. So her and Matt already started to connect when they sat down and had some drinks in the first episode. She talked about race. They talked about who they were. And I think that that's somebody that he really will end up liking. And she ended up getting one of the first roses. So we're going to go ahead and keep Bree in the green dress in mind. Second person that I want us to keep looking for is Rachel. So Rachel, I don't remember what color dress she is, but I do remember that I'll put a picture, that she was crying when Matt was praying. That was the girl that was crying when Matt was praying. And something that I did appreciate, and my mom texted me about this, is that Matt prayed over his food. So don't be ashamed of being a Christian. Don't be ashamed of who you are. I like that, and I like that he was leading with his religion and who he is. If you ain't religious, mind your damn business. You know, if you are, praise Jesus, okay? But anyway, she was articulate and sexy, he said. He really, really liked Rachel, and she was the other girl to get one of the other first roses with Bree in the green dress. Also, Abigail with the first impression rose. Now, Abigail is deaf. So that was literally, you know, one of her leading factors. She said that she'll be looking at him and just, you know, that's the best way that she understands him, is obviously through lip motions and the way that folks who are deaf, you know, learn and read people's, you know, the way that they speak, basically. I explained that like shit. Anyway, she ended up getting the very first impression rose. So I thought that was very, very sweet. And I did not take that as a pity for her being deaf. I did not take that. I thought that that was very sweet. I think that it is like very admirable for her to come on the show being deaf. And I think that, hey, we'll see where she goes. I didn't see a lot of her in the other clips, but hopefully I hope he lets her stay. Mari, now this is a personal favorite of mine. She didn't stick out that much except for that beautiful pink sparkly dress. And she was Puerto Rican. So it's so hot in here. I'm so crazy. So anyway, Mari was, I think she was like the second or third girl to come in. I remember her because she had on this beautiful pink dress, a dress your girl would wear. She had her boobies out and she was looking fine. And I remember she was sitting with Matt and he was asking her about her background, and she's Puerto Rican. So he was asking her, you know, with the things that have been going on in Puerto Rico, how are you doing? And she really appreciated that about Matt. She liked that he asked her that. So they already, you know, got the vibe. She's sexy. She's a pretty girl. So it was what it was. Last but not least, the last girl I want to talk about, not because I think she's going to get far, because who are you? This is so tacky, but the dildo girl. Girl, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? That's all I want to say. What is wrong with you? Katie. Oh my God. So first and foremost, Katie walks up with the dildo and she says, it's been a long time since I've had some sex in quarantine, so I'm going to show you this dildo. Like, girl, what is you doing? You gonna show us a dildo? And then when Matt is on the date with Mari, the beautiful girl in the pink dress, the Puerto Rican girl, she gonna come around and tap this bitch on the shoulder with a dildo. I said, oh my God, let me check out. Oh my goodness, what is wrong with you? That's why I couldn't be on The Bachelor. She would have gotten cussed out. Girl, what is wrong with you? That is so dirty. I'm sure she probably bought her own, you know, for the shows, but that is just gross. Honey, no. It's a no for me, dog. I'm good on that. So those are the ladies that I felt like really stuck out to me during the season. So far, obviously it's like 30 chicks, so you know how the first couple seasons is going to be a drag. So I said I'm just going to come each week, y'all, and kind of talk us through what I've been seeing and our predictions. But I definitely think that Matt James is going to be a good choice for The Bachelor, and I'm going to tell you why. In general, they're not going to rush us into, you know, shoot. It's not, they're not going to go ahead and put the baby as, you know, The Bachelor. You know, that's a little too mainstream. They're not going to put us on MTV. They're not going to put us on BET and give us, you know, another Flavor of Love or I Love New York. This is black folks talk. But I think that he's a nice depiction of a good, you know, hardworking black man. Would I like to see a 100% fully black man with 2 black fathers, a black mother sitting there? Yes, I think I would have. But Is this going to get me off the rocker? Is this going to upset me? No. But I think that we still have a long way to go with Bachelor Nation. But I do like that we're putting a lot of more thought into color. Also, I don't know if y'all noticed, but shout out to Tay Baby in our group chat. I have a Bachelor's group chat. Did you notice that they began to put all of the people of color on there first? So obviously they're going to get us a diverse group of people coming in. But I also am wondering, what is Matt's type? Now, I have a hunch. I don't know if Matt dates a lot of people of color. I'm just saying. I'm not going to say black women. I feel like that, he would date, other brown women as well. But I think he might be a white girl wiggler. Now, none of my white people, get mad at me, but I think he might be a white girl wiggler. But I don't know. We'll see. So, with that being said, thank you for being here, y'all. Those are my slight opinions on Matt James in this season. Let's just see where it goes. Go ahead and put in the comments who was your favorite person from yesterday. If you don't remember, it's fine, but help your girl get to 20 comments and we'll just talk about it. And I will see you guys next week, and hopefully we can get into some more tea. But thank you guys for watching, and bye-bye.